Make some coffee here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RightTurnRandy's channel. Surprise! We're going to Cleetus and Cars Indy. After I got the axle put back together, I was thinking to myself, I don't know if it's ready for a whole trip like that, but the last thing I really was gonna do to it was the May stuff that I had planned, which is the exhaust and shock mounts. I don't really need to do the exhaust or shock mounts to take this car any kind of distance. So I figured that if I drove this down to Indianapolis, that would be a good sort of dry run for the trip in August to the Brickyard 400. I got tickets to go and do the fun runs. So I'm also going to be drag racing the Tide car, which is gonna be pretty embarrassing actually, because it's pretty slow. And it's a little bit scary because I don't want to break it because I'm driving it down there and back. So in this video, I'm going to fix the radiator. I'm going to check all the fluid levels. I'm gonna check all the bolts, make sure they're all tight all the way around the car. And I'm just going for the day. So Friday when I get home from work, I'm going to load up the car with honestly not a whole lot. And I'm gonna drive the thing down there early in the morning Saturday, get in line, go get my place in the pits, go through tech. Hopefully the car makes it through tech. There's a lot of things that they could fail me on in tech. So let's get this thing checked out, ready to go, and come Saturday, head down to Indianapolis. Probably gonna have to stop at some point and get fuel. I don't know how much fuel this thing really goes through. Right now it's got about a half a tank. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be okay. A half tank, I'd probably be able to get down there and back on a half a tank, but I really have no idea. So it's got oil in it. Oil looks pretty good. All right, so we checked for fuel, checked the oil. Now we're going to fix this radiator, those pinhole leaks that are down there. First things first, I got to get these old zip ties clipped off of here and lift this fan up and out of the way. All right, so hopefully I can cut this off without stabbing a giant hole in my radiator. Oh, that was easy. Oh. Can't just have the overflow hanging out like that, so I'll have to zip tie a bottle on there as like a overflow reservoir. So this thing is clearly actively leaking from right there. You can even see some of the green coolant down in there. So you can see where the plastic was riding on this here, and it's worn a pinhole just from it bouncing up and down. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up. Got some JB water weld. Last time I used JB weld on a radiator, it sealed that leak in the fin up forever. So I'm gonna get that done and we'll move on to the next thing. So I got the water weld plugging up the holes. There were just very small cracks in the water passages there. So plugged them up and then made sure that there was a passage all the way through for the new zip ties, mounting kit, whatever. And so once these are fully cured, I'm gonna put all the zip ties through and mount the fan back up, and it should hold from there and not leak anymore. Okay, JB weld is cured. The radiator's back up with new zip ties in there, and it's feeling pretty solid, like it's not going anywhere. So I got off work at like 7 o'clock and I just finished washing the Tide car. Took way longer than I thought it was going to. But it's all cleaned up, ready to go to Cleetus and Cars. I just have a couple more orders of business before I go eat and go to sleep. I need to put some license plate lights there, and I'm going to need a coolant expansion tank. So I've got a vitamin water bottle, and I'm going to cut a hole in the top of that, plunge that line down in there, and probably strap it right about there. And hopefully that works, because I really want to run the car at Cleetus and Cars. And as luck would have it, I went up to town earlier. I wanted to get some stickers with the channel name to put on the side of the Tide car and my other cars. And I got some RightTurnRandy stickers to give away at Cleetus and Cars. So I have merch. 850 subscribers and I have merch. It's just kind of like a spur of the moment thing. I don't know if you guys have seen in the recent videos, I have the watermark down there. I made this logo in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, sitting on the computer messing around with it. I like it, I think it's cool. But tell me guys what you think. So I'm gonna get this car knocked out, get everything gathered up, and I should be ready to go for tomorrow. I was gonna get the license plate lights done, but I just simply don't have time to do it tonight. And I'm probably gonna mess something up because I'm getting pretty tired. So I threw some stuff in there. I think I could probably rig something up just for the drive home tomorrow, because it's gonna be nighttime when I leave there probably. But that's it for the tie car work in the garage. Time to go inside, get all my stuff done, and then when I wake up tomorrow, I'm leaving. It's a little chilly out. We are off to Indy. Made it. Made it. Oh, I'm excited. I'm here an hour early and it's already, oh my gosh, looks like a few dozen cars. Not exactly sure how this is gonna work, but I made it and that's what matters to me. Okay, thank you. Well, I made it. Gonna start walking around and see what there is to see. Here comes Ruby right now. If they let me. You're supposed to pre-register first, but I don't know, they might let me go. So I'm getting the lanes right now to make a pass, and we'll see if later if I'll be able to actually do the burnout contest. Right turn, Randy. Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks, man.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I just rebuilt the axle a couple weeks ago. I just hope it doesn't break.
Yeah. Just slide the clutch.
Right, right. Hey, what's going on, dude?
This is sick.
It's my 94 Winston Cup car.
Dude, finally. So I get all this slack for drag racing roundy round car.
Right, right.
At least you're with me then.
Yeah, well, that's what RightTurnRandy, that's the name. I don't make left turns in this thing.
No left turns,
No
dude.
left turns.
Burnout?
Yeah, I can do burnout. Oh, that was cool. Stopping by the car, it's hard to get time to film or do anything. I'm heading over to the driver's meeting over by the bar right now. Then I can hopefully enter the burnout contest. That'll be so cool, but we'll see.
Everybody in the burnout competition has a tech card. I do not. They didn't give me one.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks. Okay, so they basically told me that I can enter the burnout competition, but I have to find a fire suit and a neck ring because I already have a helmet. So I have to find somebody around here that's gonna loan me a fire suit, and I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. Someone ended up lending me a fire suit and a neck ring, and you'll see him in a minute because I made it to the burnout contest. Cleetus and Cars, the Lucas Oil Raceway. It's actually really cool to drive this thing on an actual oval.
Orange, 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 everything's orange.
Yeah, it's legit. It's a real deal.
You drove it how far?
Hour and a half.
Far out here. That is not a car you want up on the wall. Is one. Great job, guys. Give it up for the Tide Cup car.
Okay, so this dude let me borrow his fire suit. I'm running it back to him now. And he's like up in like 2 cars. So I'm trying to get it back to him now.
Yeah.
Hey, here you go, man. Hey, can't thank you enough, dude.
Oh yeah,
Thank you so
you're
much.
cool, man.
Take care. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
This dude, this legend, ended up going on to win the open burnout competition with something like a 10-minute burnout. What a night. What a night. Everybody's loading up. Those are all the big YouTubers back there. It was so much fun. I can't believe that I got to drag race at the event. I got to go in the burnout pad at the event. This was beyond my wildest dreams. This is one of the greatest events I've ever been to in my life. So, here's a good old Thai car. We are gonna hop in that puppy and drive it home. All right, so I'm driving home and I was not gonna have license plate lights, but I went, and while I was waiting, after I was in the burnout pit, I went in there and I had brought some stuff with me, so I wired all this stuff up so that I could have license plate lights. And this one goes in this side, this one goes in that side, and I should have license plate lights. So hopefully that battery will last me all the way home. I'm pretty sure it will. Hopefully the wires will not fall out. They should be in there okay though. We can put this box around something. I don't know. Try to hold them in a little bit better. There. That should do. I just don't even know what to say. It's been such a long day, but such a great day. So I'm gonna get in the car right now and I'm gonna drive home. I'm driving home, about to get on the freeway. Only trouble I'm having is I can't see any of my gauges. Stopped at Love's up here. A couple people came up and wanted to talk about the car, so I've been here about 20 minutes or so just talking to people about the car. So, got myself a Mountain Dew. About ready to get up out of here, get back on the road. Made it back. License plate lights worked perfectly. Okay, so after getting back, my handy dandy laser temperature finder. Front hubs are 125 and the rears 101. So it's looking, that's all heat from braking. So the bearings, the preload on the bearings must be good, or I'd be seeing more heat than that. 101 degrees on this one. And then I checked the temperature on the diff, and the diff is only 125. And so after about an hour and a half drive, 125 degrees on the diff, and around 100 degrees on the hubs. I mean, that sounds great to me. What a day. I am so thankful I didn't get pulled over. That would have been a total nightmare, not having any of the paperwork, which is right here. It got wet when I was washing the car, pulled it out, and it sat there the whole time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had an absolute blast making this one. That was one of the greatest events I've ever been to. Met so many wonderful people there. Brent from PFI Speed, Kyle from Boostedboiz, of course Cleetus. It was just absolutely an amazing time. And to think that I got invited to go to a burnout in this thing. I mean, that was just incredible. You know, I wonder what Ricky would think. What would you think, Ricky, if you saw your car doing a burnout at a Cleetus and Cars event? Really wonder. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the videos, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.